Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your February 2023 monthly tarot guidance reading for the month of February. So let's briefly get into the astrology, the main astrological points, all right? On February 5th, there's a big full moon in Leo, which is going to be very fiery for you because you are also a fire sign. So a lot of emotion, a lot of joy, but could be a lot of up and down emotions. So pay attention to that energy. On February 11th, Mercury, the planet that rules communication and travel, enters into the sign of Aquarius, which is innovation, future thinking. And so this is a time where you guys could really have some brilliant ideas, things that could be very marketable, very, very successful for you. So pay attention to the ideas and the downloads that you get during this time. On February 18th, we officially go into Pisces season. This is going to make you sort of more emotional, more wanting to connect in terms of love and opening up your heart to love. On February 19th, there is a beautiful Pisces new moon, which could bring in new connections, new soulmates, also a lot of spiritual activations and creativity during that time as well. And then also on February 19th, Venus, the planet that rules love and abundance, enters into the sign of Aries. So that's a very spicy and sort of powerful time of divine masculine and divine feminine energies going back and forth. So there could be some power struggles, but there's also a lot of passion, a lot of desire, and a lot of fire during that time as well. All right. So this month we are going to do a little bit of a different spread. It is a spread called The One. It is one main card for the overall theme, overall energy for you, the month of February. Then one card on love, one card on finances, one card on spirituality, one card for advice, and then one final message. For your main card, we are going to use the Vice Versa Tarot. And so Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's check out what Spirit wants to bring through for you. Higher Self, Holy Spirit, guides, guardians, angels of unconditional love. Ooh. What flew out was the Eight of Cups. And this is moving in a new direction, evolution, the end of a cycle. There's also something coming into balance here because you have like the moon and the sun together. This is the energy of eclipse. So eclipses are major life-changing times, major timeline shifts, major portal changes. And so you could be entering into a major timeline shift this month of February 2023. So let's see how this energy plays out for you. In terms of love, we are going to pull one card from the Lover's Path Tarot. So let's check out, see what Spirit wants to bring through. Higher Self, Holy Spirit, guides, guardians, angels of unconditional love. One card for Sagittarius in terms of love. Ooh, you've got the Hermit. In this deck, it is contemplation. Okay. One card in terms of finances. And the Energy Oracle cards. Higher Self, Holy Spirit, guides, guardians, and angels. One card for Sagittarius in terms of their financial life. And we got two things. We got contract, which is also an energy of justice, and we have the Sun. So that's beautiful for you guys. Wow. That's really, really good. In terms of spirituality, we've got the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle. So let's tap in and see what wants to come through for Sagittarius. Spirit, one card for the spiritual message for Sagittarius and Moon, Rising, and Venus. Stellar Gateway Activation, Infinite Potential Manifestation Vortex. Ooh. Yeah, there's a timeline shift, especially since the stellar gateway activation came through for you. You are in a vortex of manifestation, and it's kind of like anything is possible with that infinite potential coming through. Ooh, Sag, it's going to be a fun month for you guys. All right, one advice card. Spirit, one advice card. You got the time and you got truth. And actually, truth is on the bottom. But another reading I got, Leo got this as well. Got those two cards. And so that Leo reading could be significant for you as well. Especially if you have Leo placements in your chart, or it could be signaling the Leo full moon could be a significant time. All right. Final message is going to be from the Sacred Destiny Oracle card. So let's pull your final message and see what wants to come through. Spirit, final message for Sag. And this one's flying out. Diligence. Ooh, flying high above the clouds, seeing from the highest perspective, but being diligent. Let's see how that wants to play. Interesting. Interesting month, Sag. I'm going to look at the Diligence card and read it. I'm being guided to read it. All right. And then I'll get into the reading for you. So Diligence, what the book says is this. There are times in life to step forward and take risks, but there are other times to be patient, step carefully and slowly, and know that the benefits you will gain in the future will be worth it. Be attentive, meticulous, and persistent. Use this time to plan for action steps in the future. Be diligent and consistent at each step as you move forward. By doing so, you will harvest remarkable results in the years ahead. This is not a time for instant gratification. Your diligence will pay off in the future tenfold. This is a time for deliberate organization. Clean house. Clear the clutter out of your life. Be thoughtful about how you want to spend your time. Be discerning when choosing with whom to spend it with. Clear out relationships that do not support you. Wow. I haven't read the book for any of the other readings, and I usually don't read the book, but I was really guided to, and it goes into the message that I'm getting for you. So there is something that you've been holding on to for a while, and Spirit is saying it is time to walk forward. This is a time where you actually need to be on your own. With the Hermit energy coming out and contemplation, you need to let go of any external distractions, any situations, relationships, connections that are sort of keeping you from really focusing on your own dreams and goals at this time. This is a time to walk forward, use discernment, and be diligent about everything in your life because of the infinite potential and manifestation gateway that you are stepping into. It's like there's a huge timeline shift for you, but for you to have the most positive outcome, it does require your diligence. This is a time where you could get easily distracted by situations, dramas, people, all the things that are actually not yours. And Spirit's just saying like, it is time to step back and step away from everyone and everything and really contemplate what you see for yourself in the future. This is the time to start walking that path with the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups it's an energy of evolution. You've evolved, and so you don't have to play it small or keep yourself stuck feeling obligated to be the same person that you've been because that's what others expect from you. Again, this is a time where it's like you are most powerful walking your own path. It doesn't mean that you're not going to get support, but it's like you are the leader and not the follower. And Spirit is letting you know you need to take the lead in your life at this time, because the possibilities are endless. You were destined for great things, for big things. And as you come into the truth and the knowing of that, everything that you've been wanting to manifest, everything that you've been wanting to create for yourself will come into manifestation. You have the sun and the moon and the sun and the moon. And so this month is critical for you. And I don't know why this month is critical for you, Sagittarius, but it is critical for you to kind of really just focus on yourself and focus on your path and not anybody else. With the, Hermit coming out as the love position, it's like, for some of you, you may have been single for a long time and you may be wanting love and connections, and that big love, that big harvest is going to come, but the timing's just not right for it yet. And you may have been holding on to like a past person or a past situation that you've grown beyond, that doesn't serve you. And so Spirit's saying, walk forward, move forward. Because if you do, the rewards that are going to come to you, as it said in the book, are going to be greater than you could ever possibly imagine for yourself. You're going to set yourself up for windfalls for years. And I say that because you have the Justice contract card and you have the Sun. So for some of you, and this together is a 7, you got a 1 and a 6 is a 7. That's this year, all right? That's the 7 year we are into. 7 could be a significant number for you. But for some of you, this time too is actually bringing in a lot of karmic justice. It's like the scales, the universal scales, the spiritual scales are being balanced, and you're going to have huge success, huge happiness, huge positive outcome. It may not come in the way though that you've been thinking it will come. And so that's why it's important to, especially because cups are about emotions, clean house, purge old emotions, let go of old resentments, if you're holding on to any bitterness or unforgiveness, let it go, because what Spirit has in store for you is so much greater and so much bigger than what maybe you have intended for yourself. Or especially like if you felt like you've been in any situations that were unjust or unfair in your life. Again, the scales are balancing, and it may not come from the legal system or a traditional way of justice. This is divine justice. This is God and Spirit righting the wrongs for you, and in a bigger way, in a brighter way, in a much more fulfilling way than you could ever receive from anything else. And so you are just guided again to clean house, to let go of what no longer serves you. Clear the clutter, rid yourself of old relationships and old connections that are keeping you in the old energies. You have evolved. You are coming into a huge timeline shift, a huge manifestation vortex portal, and you're meant to be highly successful. All right. So you can allow yourself to be successful and allow God to gift you and bring you all of the justice, all of the karmic balance, everything that you need. If you just release any heavier, stuck old emotions from the past and release any connections or situations that you know no longer serves you, that are just a distraction for you in your life at this time. All right. So it's a very, very powerful energy that you guys are moving into too. You, Scorpio and Pisces, probably have the most powerful readings. Because, and I see that because it's like, these involve all areas of your life. It's not just one specific area. It's like every area of your life is going to be positive. Every area of your life, you're going to be flying high. But to fly high, to fly above the fray, you've got to be diligent. And diligence requires radical truth with yourself. And it also requires walking away from and releasing what no longer serves you, letting the past go, letting resentment go. Because as you do, that's when the scales get balanced. That's when the abundance starts to flow. All the money that you may be owed comes to you, even if it doesn't come to you in the way you thought it would come to you. It comes to you through a lottery win or something else. Like, God is setting you up for the big win. All right. This is a time to trust. This is a time to have faith. And this is a time to purge, cleanse, and release any old stuck emotions, thoughts, and feelings about any situation in your life that didn't go the way you thought it went. If you're holding on to any resentment because you're single or you've had situations and relationships in the past that hurt you in some way, shape, or form, Spirit's saying, evolve, grow beyond it, move away from it, let it go. Those cups, you don't need to carry them anymore. You're coming into light. You're coming into truth. You're coming into justice. You're coming into balance. I'm balancing the scales for you. So trust, all right? There is infinite potential to manifest everything and anything that you desire, okay? So just be diligent and trust. So wow, Sagittarius, big energy coming through for you. February is going to be a game-changing month for you guys, all right? I'm sending all my love. Take care.